What's up, Scorpio? This is going to be your love reading for the second half of March. This is for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There does tend to be a bit of a wait for a reading with me. So if you ever wanted to explore your options, I put a link to Mystic Sense in the description box as well, which is a great company that offers you access to lots of brilliant psychics and readers located all over the world. And if you go through the link I've provided, they're going to give you your first 5-minute reading free. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. So let's get into it, Scorpio. I'm going to do a person on your mind. How do you feel about them? How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected outcome for this second half of March. Bearing in mind that outcomes will shift for you depending on your actions, inactions, your reactions, your assumptions, and essentially your state. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please do go and look into the law of assumption. Everything is changeable, and that this is just a reading based on one timeline and one version of a connection that you have created, or rather selected out of infinite that are available at any time. So everything can be shifted and conformed. It all starts with you. Okay, so if you don't know what I mean, go and check out the law. So the person on Scorpio's mind, I keep seeing 2 of Wands, Scorpio. So there's something about needing to make a decision or a plan. And I saw a King of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's something about commitment, non-commitment. Okay. This way or that way, something like that. Here we've got Knight of Wands, definitely passion and chemistry. Strength card, Ace of Wands, lots of passion and chemistry actually. There is potential here, if it's been a bit hot and cold or on and off, to have a new start, or rather this person, they definitely have chemistry and they want some kind of a new start with you, Scorpio. I do have Strength cards, so this can be clash of the egos. This also is about confidence and courage, maybe. So there could also be some challenges there, something to do maybe with the in and out, or the way things have been. It could be challenging this person's confidence in some kind of a way, I don't know, or confidence in the direction forward. But there's definitely a lot of chemistry and passion. The Temperance card is here, so that's in the overall energy with the 9 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. Yeah. So basically confirming that it seems to be that there's been a lot of pleasure and a lot of fun, but now there's either mixed feelings or confusion about maybe the direction forward, because I saw that 2 of Wands when I was shuffling. So definitely chemistry. There's also potentially challenging confidence, I mentioned, Scorpio. So there could be something here either to do with ego clashes or confidence issues when it comes to choices and options. So I don't know that this is like developed into something serious, or for those of you where it's sort of heading in that direction, it might be that there's some issues there around feeling confused or mixed feelings, or are there other options? So that could just be an ego issue or a fear or something coming up. But the Temperance card here is about, you know, patience. So maybe it is patience in committing properly or taking things to the next level. You know, we've got Hanged Man, but in the reverse. So this person seems to, if you've taken a pause, like if things go in and out or hot and cold, this person seems to want to come out of being in pause with you. Yeah. And then there's 8 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. It's somewhere between like hold on or let go, Scorpio. It's a bit strange. I mean, there could be some jealousy issues here coming up with that 4 of Pentacles. And I did mention that maybe there's some stuff going on around like choices, options. 9 of Cups can be indulgence and drinking and partying. That's a small portion of you. So maybe there's some stuff coming up, like if friends are in the mix or something like that, you know, that could be challenging the connection. Temperance is about tempering ourselves and balance. So maybe this person is trying to, you know, heal something within themselves. There's a challenge to their confidence, as I said. You know, or maybe like, maybe something within your interaction is challenging their confidence in themselves or the direction forward. There's insecurities here. 4 of Pentacles. There's also 8 of Cups. It's like hold on or let go. So maybe this person is confused as to hold on or let go of this connection, or if you're holding on or letting go. Could go either way, or maybe you're both confused about it. You know what I mean, Scorpio? Let's see. Yeah, there's a Tower and an Eight of Swords. So there's a lot of fears coming up in this situation on this person's side. Scorpio, Eight of Swords, they're thinking a lot about it and thinking, like I said, hold on, let go kind of energy. And then there's a Tower. Possible that there's been a Tower between the two of you and it is hot and cold on off, or there's been many towers. I don't know, because I mean, for some of you, this has been going on for a while with the Temperance card. The Tower is also sort of soul shock. So like I said to you, sort of on a deeper level, there's something going on with this person where there's a challenge to confidence and something they need to look at within themselves. And the Tower card is like, what's not working must go. So if there has been to date a blow up or blow ups, when it comes to maybe jealousy issues or outside energies, it's sort of like a Tower is now happening as well, where this person, Eight of Swords, is having to look at some fears or some anxieties, so that this has maybe provoked in them. Yeah, Tower card. So what's not working must go. So either it needs to be shifted and changed within the connection, or it's like, should we just let go of this connection? It's somewhere between that and that, you know? Or maybe it's about making a choice or a decision, like, are we really going to do this, or should I just let this go? It seems to be a challenge to decide that for whatever reason. I'm going to get your cards. I know that maybe I'm not being as articulate as what I'd want to, but it's a bit confusing. I mean, Seven of Cups is a bit confusing. There's Death card in the reverse. So this is sort of like, it feels unfinished, but it could go stop start. And there also could be confusion and mixed signals and energy because of unfinished business. This is like old cycles. Now, old cycles could be connected to other energies. So even if that Seven of Cups, jealousy issues or possessiveness, that might not be because that's what's going on in your interaction, like actual reasons for that. But this could be unhealed stuff to do with like the past. So feelings of jealousy coming up, feelings of not being chosen, that cause maybe big reactions. Because a Tower card is like a reaction, you know what I mean? Yeah. How's this person feeling? Yeah, there's a Knight of Pentacles, so slow and steady energy. Yeah. Either they're feeling like you've been quite slow to kind of give them a commitment, or maybe they're feeling very cautious to commit because there's a lot of fears and anxieties here. Am I getting so much that this person's like a player and keeping their options open and all that? No. This is how they're feeling about you. I think that this is... I'm not saying they think you are a player or anything like that, Scorpio. What I'm getting is I think that things are going a bit hot and cold and there's caution to commit here because there might be some unhealed self-concept issues going on. Now, Scorpio, if you want this person to show up and commit, you're going to have to shift you. Like if you go and look into the law of assumption, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Like you are sort of interacting or selecting a version of a person where there's a dynamic going on, and you can absolutely shift that. So go and have a look at some of the coaches online, like Dylan James, Kim Velez, Sammy Ingram. So like circumstances don't really matter. Even if you've had a Tower with this moment, with this person, a Tower moment, and there's been some crumbling, I still first of all see a return and I see a new beginning. But if you don't want to have a repetitive cycle, and it looks like with the Death card in the reverse, things might be going round and round, you can shift and change things. So it starts with self, and you know, you can affirm differently. But the Seven of Wands is in the reverse. This person seems to want to, it's somewhere between persist or let go, I keep saying, right? Maybe that's causing you confusion, and so then your energy, maybe you're confused, Scorpio, and then they're confused, and so it's just getting ping-ponged back and forth, and it's causing defensiveness as well. This person's maybe working on learning how to drop their guard, because Seven of Wands in the reverse there. There could have been some pettiness between the two of you, Page of Wands in the reverse, or immaturity. And Page of Wands in the reverse. It seems like there's a lot of Wands cards, guys, so a lot of attraction and chemistry. But when it comes to emotions, mixed signals or confusion, besides the Nine of Cups, but that's more about pleasure and enjoyment. it is wish fulfillment, but again, there just seems to be some ego clashes and stuff going on. And I think it's got to do with the past, Scorpio. This is losses in the past. Now, could be that there's old loss that's being projected, old spilt cups that are being projected into this situation. So you could be dealing with a person that has fears and insecurities. Maybe they've acted out, they have regrets when it comes to you, maybe things said or done, or sadness or loss in their past. And so there's a lot of like caution to commit. Or conversely, Scorpio, maybe they feel like you're the one that's been very slow to give them anything and they're aware that you have losses. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, I have the Magician card and the Three of Pentacles. So this person's still manifesting you. And I feel like, can you get on the same page? Three of Pentacles is cooperation. Maybe this person's connected to your work or career or your work network, or what's that? Maybe that's what they're hoping for. It just seems to be that there's some issues here, fears and insecurities, and it could go either way, Scorpio. So I definitely see, you know, passion coming in March and like a new beginning, but it's also, it could go that way or that way. That's the Two of Wands that I saw when I was shuffling. So actually, Scorpio, I want to empower you where you decide what you want and you can affirm it. And if there has been some kinks and things that you want to iron out, you can have a look at the law and how to adopt that. We have your energy as the Tower. And we have, you know, so Scorpio, Sagittarius, strong Leo, Pisces energy, double Scorpio actually, guys, on this spread. And lots of wands, so Aries, Sagittarius as well. Yeah, so how do you feel about this person, Scorpio? The moon, so you're unclear about Four of Wands commitment. So maybe it's you, Scorpio, you don't know, like, do you want this, do you not want this? I mean, Four of Wands would be about marriage and long-term commitments. So again, guys, you know, everyone's going to be a reflection of state. So if we're projecting and saying, oh, this person's showing up some kind of a way and I don't like it, we can have them shift if we change the story of self, what's being triggered, or our assumptions about them. But they seem to be the mirror to the lack of clarity and the confusion. There's just general lack of clarity and confusion here. I've got Three of Pentacles. So again, this could be someone that you want to cooperate with, you want to get on the same page with, or is connected to your work or your career in some kind of a way. Or maybe you're both very career focused and that is what's sort of like slowing everything down or causing mixed signals, like if there's a lack of prioritizing one another or something like that. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. The Devil card's in the reverse, the Queen of Wands is in the reverse. And sorry guys, they're not all in reverse. The Three of Pentacles here, the first card is in the upright, but all my cards, I do everything intuitively, so they're exactly how they're supposed to be. You are, Scorpio, seemingly, look, we've got the Devil card and the Queen of Wands, so a lot of attraction, but they're in the reverse. So either this person is seemingly showing up a little bit in a shadow energy. And again, that might be the case because there could have been towers between you and this person that's very triggering. Like this person could be showing up. This is like the shadow side, okay? It says, but it's actually the Devil card. So definitely a lot of attraction and chemistry between the two of you, but it's also potentially unhealthy. Now, again, Scorpio, sometimes the mirror morphs into the monster. So please go and look into the law if you want this to be different. It's possible that you have had some stuff in the past because I've got Ten of Pentacles in the reverse here. This could be triggering old fears, you know, and a person is showing up in some kind of a way that reminds you of something from before. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse could be like a broken down marriage or relationship or something that you've experienced. And therefore maybe you're not really having much faith in building the Ten of Pentacles with this person. Or some of you are in the process of letting go of a Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Devil card in the reverse. So that's kind of like a mean girl, mean guy energy, Queen of Wands in the reverse, or it's someone that uses, they're more about the sex than they are about like, you know, the heart space. So Scorpio, I don't know. I mean, this person, there's Five of Cups here. So if that's how this person has appeared and it's caused a tower moment, this person is regretting it. But like I said to you, Scorpio, we tend to select versions of people, or the mirror starts to show up in a certain way and we make certain assumptions, and then our energy is a certain way, and then we get reactions and whatever based on whatever our beliefs are, and that's due to like past experiences, conditioning, fears, etc. So this can be shifted. Part of you maybe wants to get on the same page with this person. Part of you, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, is maybe not sure whether you want to invest in this anymore, or maybe you feel that they're not investing equally. I mean, Three of Pentacles seems to be maybe opportunity for those of you that want it to actually cooperate and get on the same page. Yeah, I don't know, the Devil card in the reverse, maybe you're just working on letting go of your own fears and toxic kind of beliefs, you know, like self-concept issues, and maybe this person has their self-concept issues, and they're, you know, so this is triggering one another. Yeah, you've got a Tower in the reverse, and then you've got a Two of Cups. So on one hand, you feel like this is quite like a soul connection. On the other hand, you know, the Tower card here in the upright means that potentially there's a tower going on between the two of you, or has been, right? And then your Tower in the reverse, Scorpio, I like to read Tower in the reverse as an internal tower. So what I did say to you guys is that, like, it's potentially that you are looking within a little bit more at what you want to release and let go of in terms of where you're being challenged, like your self-concept, your self-worth issues, or if you're in the process of letting go of old stories or an old relationship or something that's really hurt or disappointed you. Is this person coming up as toxic? No, I just feel like maybe this is someone that you have a passion with, but you're not sure if you want to go into something very serious and committed, because there's a lot of fear. I mean, on one hand, you've got Two of Cups, so you see this person as a soul connection, but then there seems to be this shadow stuff coming up for you, and you're trying to release that. When the Devil's in the reverse, it's like you're trying to let go of some toxic, you know, maybe past stuff, or toxic patterns, right? Limiting beliefs as well, like what keeps you trapped. I don't know, and maybe you're not feeling ready for this person, but then on the other hand, you see them as a soul connection. That Temperance card was there, so there seems to be this like patience around the situation. Wheel of Fortune, and then the Death card on the other hand, like you feel like this is quite fated. You want it to shift for the better, but can it be transformed? I don't know, Scorpio, or maybe you're trying to end other things or end cycles for yourself. They have the Death card in the reverse. Some of you, you're just done with this, okay? And in that case, sorry, Scorpio, like maybe it's not your read, or they are on your mind, but you don't care and you don't want them, and that's also fine. But for a lot of you, what I'm getting is that this is someone that you see potential with, but you know that things need to shift, or something needs to be changed or transformed. And there's also maybe been potentially endings beforehand, like other relationships or a relationship. And so it's requiring you to really like look a little bit more deeply at some of your fears and your shadow side. Do you understand? Or maybe you also feel this person needs to end cycles, right? Again, it could be like that mirror thing. I mean, the Death card in the reverse, if you've sort of stopped with this person feels like it's unfinished. I said it's a bit stop-start. I don't think there's been like a stop-stop. But I do think maybe you've had some Tower issues with this person, or reactivity, or in-out kind of energy. They don't think it's over and they want a new start, okay? You are somewhere between, can we cooperate, get on the same page? Do I want to? Do I not want to? I maybe trying to let go, also trying to let go of the past. But then you also feel like this is kind of fated, and then there's Two of Cups. There's like a soulmate connection. I saw the King of Pentacles in the reverse when I was shuffling, but with this deck. So that's interesting. That's like commit or not commit. For some of you, finances is a factor. You're not sure if this is a wise investment for now, because maybe financial issues, or this is questions around loyalty or stability. Maybe you're questioning this person's loyalty. I don't know. I mean, Scorpio, I just feel like for this person, it seems to be confusion on both ends, to be honest with you. And I will get some Mystic Black Rose to get some more like detail around what's really going on. Like, what is this person's intentions towards Scorpio? Yeah, terms, working things out, negotiating, begging. So whatever like has caused towers, yeah, call, hearing from, conversation. They seem to want to work on things or work things out with you. Three of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Let's see. Spirit, okay. Divine intervention, guardian angel, shielding, single, independent. There's something about lack of clarity on the direction forward, Scorpio. So either they're getting that energy off you, like they're feeling like you're very indecisive about it. So maybe they're kind of like, okay, should I just detach? You know, or you're both like that. You see what I'm saying? I mean, Spirit, it looks like it's kind of a very, maybe a divine connection, or, you know, this does say like guardian angel. So maybe they're getting some signs around what they need to change within themselves. I did say to you that this could be challenging this person's ego issues or fears, and you could be dealing with the same. Look, guys, you can't make it up. I did say mirroring and all that a couple of times. So twin flames, it says reflection of soul, mirrored emotions, your other half, shared feelings. And then I have conflict, clashing. And then I have dismiss, disregard. So someone feels dismissed and then reacts. And then maybe the other one feels on the flip side, dismiss and then reacts. And there could be projection. And I think it's got to do with unhealed wounds from past stuff. But now it's playing out in the present. But Scorpio, again, if you want this person and you want it to shift, I'm not like a traditional reader. Go and look into the law of assumption. There's no one to change but self. You are unknowingly selecting versions of connections, a version of a connection out of infinite as creation is finished. That might be the mirror to a belief that you have. So when you change that and you change self-concept and you change your assumptions about them and the version of them, you select a new version of them, you have a different version of them. So there is potential here, and it seems to be that there's shared feelings, mirrored emotions, but confusion on the way forward. So it's up to you. You can decide, Scorpio. All right. Maybe my reading style isn't for everyone, but that's how I'm going to do it from now on, guys, to empower you. All right, Scorpio. Well, I hope that that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.